Bobby comes from peace and love and kindness.
Bobby is the hardest worker of anybody I've ever met.
Bobby is a man who loves to serve.
He's just got a personality that just grows on you.
He has a lot of integrity and great character.
He's a doer and a giver, and generosity would be, to me, his #1 quality.
I started this business in 1954 with my brother, and in 1963, I started my own business. And my dad put his whole farm up for sale for mortgage just to put me in business. I paid him back in 1 year. And almost instantly, I started wanting to get more stores. And in 1964, I started expanding with Standard Oil Company. And then in 1996, I decided to build a really nice store. And today I have 8 stores, and we're still building. And I love the business, I love people. But I started realizing that I had a lot of gifts that could help other people, not just my own team members, but other people in our community. And of course, the best thing in the world is to give. I believe that. And I know there's more blessings in giving than receiving. And I love giving.
Bobby's passion is people. He loves to serve people. He serves it in business, in his personal life, church, everywhere he ever goes, he's always serving.
Bobby is just so caring. He sees value and potential in people.
Our mission statement, which Bobby wrote himself, is, quote, helping team members be all they can be so they can serve with confidence and respect to our advocates.
Bobby volunteered his time and serves as our city councilman and made very quick work of getting projects done that had been sitting around for quite a while, and I think he, along with our mayor, did a fantastic job at doing that.
Bobby started forming this youth foundation, and they earmarked Huset Park as the first place to put a playground in. The park in itself is kind of just the hub of the activities in Columbia Heights. But Bobby is kind of a dynamic individual and puts his mind to something, he'll get it done.
There was this skateboard park that was over 20 years old, and it had worn itself to the point where it was dangerous for the kids. When Bobby found out about that, he said, that's our next project.
And they held a fundraiser and held a big event at the skate park. Well, they didn't raise the full $25,000, but Bobby and Steve's the foundation generously gave us $25,000.
And it's been kind of fun because not only do we give the money for the park, but then we get involved with the community, with the people that are actually doing stuff for the community.
We happen to have a project at Reverend Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Park. It'll be a playground project there, and it's going to be a really innovative playground where we're trying to weave the history of Dr. King and the civil rights movement and African American history into this playground.
The swings and slides are intended to be done in such a way that it helps kids think about what Martin Luther King means.
The sister city of Columbia Heights is Womianke, Poland. For the last 13 years, we've been having spaghetti dinners, and the money that we raise from that goes to mostly the hospital in Womianke, Poland. It's a very poor city.
Our major projects would not have been possible if it wasn't for the support of Bobby and Steve's Auto World. We have provided an ambulance and furnished an ambulance. We have bought a horse for their hippotherapy program. We have delivered 240 new wheelchairs to Womianke and the needy in Warsaw as well.
Bobby, being the Bobby that he is, went out one day and found a bunch of books. So we decided, let's get the kids involved with us. So we created a Read with Santa program. People picked up on it. It became hugely successful. We gave away books. We had Santa Claus at various locations throughout the Twin Cities, and from that, we were donated 6,000 books, and so now that program continues.
Mothers Against Drunk Driving has a program that's called Campaign to Eliminate Drunk Driving, and Bobby Williams has played a great part in putting the crash cars out and funding us financially. It's very personal, and I feel like he actually cares and is playing a vested role versus just providing funding.
Our 11-year-old son, Tommy, he was diagnosed with vitiligo, which is a skin pigmentation disorder. were having a tough time getting the insurance to cover it, which they ended up covering the treatments, but our deductible is pretty high. You know, Bobby came to us and said this is the reason we started this foundation, to help families and children in need. So they are helping us with the deductible and some of the medicine that's not covered under insurance.
Another really big part that Bobby and Steve's Youth Foundation is involved in is the Minnesota Teen Challenge.
Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge is a drug and alcohol program for people of all ages. We offer short and long programming for people who are struggling with an addiction. For several years, Bobby and Steve's has been a great partner of Minnesota Adult and Teen Challenge. They are always giving to us in-kind gifts as well as financial gifts. The times that I've had the opportunity to meet Bobby, he's a wonderful combination of professionalism and he has a youthful heart. A youth foundation is the perfect fit for him. This is a guy who doesn't take himself too seriously, but takes other people's problems very seriously.
Bobby is a human dynamo. He has a constitution of a 30-year-old. He's remarkably inventive. He's enduring. He's somebody that everybody likes to be around because he makes things happen. And it's for the good. It's always for the public good. And as a city manager, I can't speak highly enough of him.
Congratulations, Bobby.
You have a special place in all our hearts.
Keep up the great work.
Congratulations, Bobby.
Couldn't have gone to a better person.
This is a wonderful award and it's well deserved.
Keep it up. I know you'll keep giving.
You're the greatest.
Congratulations, Dad. Way to go. We all love you, we support you, and you deserve this.
Congratulations, Bobby. In fact, no, congratulations, Dad. You are the mightiest of mighty. I love you for all you've done. Thank you very much for allowing me to be part of this organization.